For one, am glad we chose not to die via plasma exposure. Definitely not a pleasant way to go.
Enemy operator.
Moving in push.
Ammunition complete.
Shadow melding activated, Commander.
pharmaceutical provisions incoming. And we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better than nature.
Forward! Forward! Destroy these abominations! Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies.
Another sane person in this horrible place? They sound distressed. We must rescue them.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Be wary. Considering those we've encountered thus far, this individual may not be the negotiating kind.
Wait. Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. Law, what's happening to me? So it is you. Thank Law. I don't understand what happened, Commander. Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Law, I had to kill them.
Sounds like they were in the same state as those troopers. Wonder why she can put a coherent thought together. Well, semi-coherent at least.
I don't understand what's happening. Everything was fine. Till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then... nothing.
Not fortunate enough to escape the blast, nor fortunate enough to die before the rift modulator activated, leaving her in this nightmarish state.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Law, I knew something was the matter. Tell me. Tell me everything. So she never intended for any of us to survive. Figures. So what is it that left me like this? Not right. Stop speaking in circles. What are they doing?
The intricacies are beyond me. The rifts can be reverted, that which they consumed recreated. But the process is unnatural. It brings things back, misshapen.
So I've come back from death to some warped version of life? All because of some twisted experiment? Is that about right? I assume you got a plan to help me? You do, don't you? Boyd. This is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Never fly in our ship. Never anything. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, well, the amount of hope I got ain't worth a damn. Reckon best you can do is end this for me. So will you? That's cowards talk. Fine. Just go. Let me die in peace. I was wrong for ever thinking you'd do right by me, Commander. At least that's one mistake I won't make again.
Cease, larcenist! Law! These soldiers look even...
Internal records classify you a figure of ill repute and with a significant backlog of fines. On behalf of all aggrieved
You're the one who forged an alliance between Auntie's Choice and the Order, ain't you? We got supplies and medical support for you up ahead. You there! Get away from that door!
Commander, consider it payment for your support.
You with
Property
18?
crime is a serious
We brought
offense.
supplies. We're here to
Stop
help.
now.
Clear. You may approach, Commander.
My
We've got
patience
supplies at
is
the ready.
about God. You're wanted for crimes against Auntie's Choice. Make ready your bits or make peace with the Architect. Everything seems to be in order. Carry on.
Initial observations conclude any injuries you may have sustained appear to be mild. Perhaps the worst of it is all in your mind? Any treatments or supplies you may the numbers guide you. We shall stand by for further orders. Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments.
Are you in need of any weapons, armor, or other supplies? The presiding bishop foresaw this. We are most grateful for your role in reconciling Auntie's choice and the order. Please, take what you require.
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments.
Step up and take a gander. I've got armor in all shapes and sizes for all occasions, especially this one. Such a moment calls for a once-in-a-lifetime deal, wouldn't you say? Go on, take anything you need from the stockpile. Auntie is graciously covering the bill. Remember us in the future when you're out trading bullets.
Greetings! In what particular way are you afflicted?
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments. Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments.
Incoming Protectorate. Looks like they're heading to the skip labs. Wonder why.
Destroyed once, and we shall destroy them again.
Disruptive influences!
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining.
Hiding and seeking.
path is barred. That rift looks exceedingly unstable.
We better look around, see if we can find anything to help us out.
Scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point Station by order of the Consul. While monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of Protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and tamed it.
So, we need an equation to clear the plasma interaction with the rift. Science to the rescue.
It would appear we face down a more fearsome foe than ever before. Pure mathematics.
Looks like they were trying to use this equation to figure out how to remove the plasma that's agitating that rift. I may be able to do something with it. I mean, if you'd like me to.
Outsiders! Misunderstood!
My hammerhead itches.
Preserve said progress. Sustain the system, preserve the software.
Commencing guidance!
Patch yourself up! Always ready, at your side.